Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back. This video is going to be focused on the new ultra rare add-on updated for the Legion, which is Fuming Mixtape. This add-on does basically the same thing it did before, and I did a couple videos on it before, where it shows the repair progress of generators based on the intensity of their auras, but now also, while you're in your Feral Frenzy, generators not being worked on will regress. So that's similar to like what Hex Ruin does, right? Except Hex Ruin does it at 200%. Except, from what I'm told by people, and I haven't tested this, but I've been told by multiple sources, so I'm going to assume that it's true. But I'm told that these apparently stack. And by stack, I mean like this is 200% and this is 100%. So if you have both, it regresses by 300%, which is a lot. That is a lot. That is very fast regression. So assuming that's true, this should be a really dirty combo. Now, I've been trying to decide what I want to run with it, and there's a couple different ideas that I have. I'm going to try this build to start out, and we'll see how it goes, but I have a different idea I can do as well. Ruin is obviously like the staple here, and you might be surprised that I'm not running Undying, because I was thinking about doing Undying, and I might even do it for the second match, but this build I'm running right now is a build that was given to me by a viewer of mine named Koya, and this is actually a build that they gave me on Plague, but I think it's going to work really well in Legion and 2 because I think the idea behind the build is that it works whenever you play a killer that gets people injured very easily. So the idea behind this is that obviously we already have like the Ruin combo, but we have Thanatophobia, which makes people do 5%. It makes people do gens as well as a couple other things, 5% slower for every person that's injured. But then also we have Penameno, which when you even get one Penameno totem up, they do generators 30% slower. So we also have Plaything, which will eventually spawn a whole bunch of Hex totems that they're going to want to get rid of, right? Especially against a killer like Legion, where being Oblivious is going to be scary, right? Because they're going to be injured a lot of the time. So being injured and Oblivious is generally not something that you want to have, because then you can just get snuck up on and one-shot down. So people are going to want to cleanse their totems. So this build works extremely well if you can get some hooks in before they find Ruin. It's kind of a gamble. This is kind of a gambling build, because if you can get some hooks in and get some Plaything totems spawn before they get rid of Ruin, this build snowballs like crazy. Because once they're hit by Plaything, they'll start looking for totems, or maybe even the people looking for Ruin might end up finding a Plaything totem and breaking it. And then if they break a Plaything totem while Ruin's still up, then you can turn it into a Penameno, and then one Penameno totem plus like having people affected by Thanatophobia, you can get what, like 30, somewhere between 30 and 50% debuff to gen speed. That is a ridiculously high amount. Like, that is an absurd high amount of penalty speed. And on top of that, gens will regress, right? Like, the thing that makes this a little bit less risky is this add-on should make it less risky. Like, this build on Plague was super snowbally if it worked, and if it didn't work, it was just kind of okay. Whereas I think on Legion, especially with this add-on, I think it kind of takes away a lot of the risk, right? Because no matter what, even if they break this right away, we can still get Penameno, we can still get Penameno stacked with Thanatophobia, and you know, that insane like lowered speed mixed with the gens regressing passively around me is going to make it so the gens are going to be very difficult to get done, ideally, right? So again, this is going to depend a lot. This could work out crazy good if we get hooks before they break Ruin, but even if we don't get hooks before they break Ruin, this should still work really well. There's a second build that I might run depending on how the first game goes, but I'm not going to bother talking about that unless we have to, so I'm going to try this out. Oh, also the other add-on I'm running is Never Sleep Pills, which I'm not sure if this is actually the best or not. I think I'm actually going to replace it with Mischief Lift. Mischief List. Why is that so hard to say? Mischief List. I'm not sure which one's better. Like Never Sleep Pills increases the duration of your Feral Frenzy by 10 seconds, but it lowers your speed by a lot. So it makes it like a lot harder to like chain hits together, and it makes it a lot harder to like apply the actual pressure to the survivors. Whereas I feel like this just adding a flat 2 seconds kind of just buffs everything overall about it. And I think if I'm chaining more hits and getting more pressure, then I think it'll keep people off of gens more, which is more what I want. Like, I think this is better, but I might try this for the second game. I'm not sure. Let's just try this first and see how it goes, and then, you know, we'll maybe make adjustments if we have to. So let's just do it. Okay, Sanctum of Wrath. Let's do this. So I'm also going into this. I didn't really say this because I feel like the intro was already long enough as is, but I'm assuming that the way this add-on works is similar to Ruin as well, where I'm assuming, I mean, it has to, right? Like, the more if I say this out loud, I'm going to know that, yes, it has to. Oh my god, that totem spawn is bad. But I'm assuming the way it works is that while you're in your power, which I'm going to pop right now to see what gen's being worked on. I'm assuming that while you're in your power, gens will regress. Like, they'll regress, but I'm assuming they won't stay regressing once you leave your power, right? Like, they'll only regress while you're in your power, then the second your power ends. Ooh. And the second your power ends, they'll like instantly stop regressing, right? That's what I'm assuming. Also, we should be able to get it down here, which is really, really nice. I wasn't even gonna risk that hit, because there's really no need to. And we get it down here too. This is a really good start. This is like the perfect start. This is literally the best start we could ever ask for like Legion or Killer in general, but especially for this build. Because we managed to get a down and a hook before they break Ruin, which means now we're gonna start getting plaything totems in the map. So when they start looking for Ruin, they might be like, oh shit. You know, like this plaything totem might be it, and they might try to break it instead. Although that is in such a bad spot up there. Yeah, I was gonna say it's most likely not gonna stay. She literally died cleansing it. Interesting. Hello, friend. This will hit her. This will keep me in my power a little bit longer as well. You know, if you're gonna do that, this will keep me in my power a little bit longer too, which will regress that gen over there because since Ruin's gone. And now look, bam. Now they're doing gens 50% slower. 50% slower. That is so much slower. So now gens are gonna go at like a goddamn insanely slow crawl. People are gonna be oblivious as well, which is gonna be a nice benefit that we'll get. And then also anytime we use our power, gens will regress a bit, which is nice. That looked like vault build. That was some fast ass vaults. Those were some real fast vaults. So we should be good. We should be doing good. They broke, what was that? They broke one of the playthings, which is okay because we can literally go back there and make it another Penamento. So that's just gonna slow the game down even more. We'll hook her, and we can really run around in our power now, right? We can literally use this just to get around because it's gonna be regressing gens. We're gonna get around faster. I feel like at this point in the game, it literally becomes like a mobility thing. Like I feel like our power is more for like mobility at this point, which is nice because we're gonna regress gens and we're also gonna be super mobile. So it's just kind of a win-win. This Meg is going for the unhook. I guess we'll just kill her again. The other guy might have been on that gen over there. I'm not sure. I mean, if so, they're kind of throwing. Like, that's definitely not the play. You're gonna dead hard to make that. That's kind of cool. That's A-okay with me. And again, if she was committing to that gen instead of getting the save, she's doing it insanely slow. And I think that might have been what she's doing because that guy took forever to get healed. Hello, friend. Do I get this? I might. Nah, I don't. I didn't think I did, but that's okay. We'll break it. Let's see what happens here. Like, I'm curious to know what they'll do. Will they heal to get rid of Thanatophobia, or are they just gonna stay injured? Because if they stay injured, that kind of opens me up to like basically just use my ability for mobility and like not really have to worry about actually hitting people with it. And then also like regress gens. That was one of my Penamentos, but that's okay. And again, like now look, they also have to they also have to waste all this time actually getting rid of the Penamento totems as well. Which is like another time sink. Yeah, they must have committed to that gen. I think they definitely full committed to that gen. Honestly, that's fine though, because like they'll have that gen done, but then every other gen on the map is gonna have 0 progress and minus 50% speed to repair, and people are gonna be oblivious to and injured. Like these guys are kind of fucked at this point. Like to be honest, they're pretty jolly well fucked. You know, they are awfully boned. They are quite frankly boned. Like this gen's done, but like again, like at what cost? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like giving up at this point, just because like, what the fuck do you even do? You know, like what do you even do? Like you're so dead at this point. Hello, do you have dead hard? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just giving up. Yeah, I got DC'd. I think they're just done. I think they realize they're like, bro, we're doing shit 50% slower. Gens are regressing around us. This build is so nasty. Like if you can get it going, I know I had like the perfect start this game, so maybe I'm being a little bit biased. Oh wait, she came up to me. I didn't realize she must have Iron Will because I didn't hear her. I know that I had like the perfect start. Oh, I said she and it's a Jake. Oops, I couldn't see. Jake's portrait's really hard to see behind like the scratch marks. But anyway, I know we had like literally the perfect start this game, so obviously I'm being a little bit biased and being like, oh my god, this build's crazy, when I had like the best early game ever. But still, I mean, this is what's possible, right? Like, getting off to that kind of a start I did, and this build will just snowball like crazy. Like, it's so hard to come back. Even if you break Ruin relatively early, it's still just so much to come back from, you know? What I'm wondering, and what I'm starting to like think about more the more this played out, is I'm wondering like how often you're actually gonna be in your power to actually get value out of the regression. I'm not sure. And it makes me wonder if maybe it would be worth it to use Never Sleep pills instead. Like, maybe? But maybe not. I'm really not 100%. I think I need more testing. I need to do more testing, I think. But hey, I mean, obviously this game went phenomenally. The build worked exactly how I wanted it to. I mean, this was a bit of a slaughter, so hopefully we'll get a little bit of a better match next time around. But yeah, I'll just say GG's. I'll just say GG's. Okay, here's something I want to try for this next game. I think instead of doing the plaything combo, I think I'm going to alter this a little bit. Instead, I'm going to put on Undying. Because, you know, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I am thinking that it might be hard to, like, be in your power often, right? Like, the amount of regression you get from this is nice, but it's not going to be crazy. But I think if you combine it with Ruin, I think it's going to be, like, double, triple crazy, and it's going to make Ruin even better. So I think, like, the fact that this add-on really, like, lifts this perk up and makes it even stronger, I think makes me want to just keep this perk up longer. And I also think that we don't really need, like, for instance, I think if they only break Ruin Undying and that's it as far as Pentimento totems, I think that's fine. Like 2 Pentimento totems is still plenty of pressure. I don't think we really need like 5 different Pentimento totems. You know what I mean? Like don't get me wrong, Plaything might even be the better choice here, but I just want to see how this plays out to see if this is any better or worse. Because I feel like keeping Ruin up might be more valuable. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll see. I do think the Oblivious was something that was worth, like, it was definitely noteworthy, and I think might make the difference too, but I want to try this just to see how it goes, so let's do it. Okay, you know what? I thought about it some more, and what if I got real crazy? What if I got real crazy and I also put up Thrill the Hunt here? So that we really, really, really tried to make sure that it stayed up. And also, I don't even know if this is true or not, but do you guys know, does Thrill the Hunt affect how long it takes to cleanse Pentimento totems? Maybe? But also, I feel like probably not, but also maybe it would. Because if so, that would make it even better still. So basically, we'd have 3 chances at Pentimento totems. And also, if they break something other than Thrill the Hunt first, which, I mean, they have to break Undying first. But, like, if they break, like, Undying and then Ruin first, like, if we lose Ruin right away, then we still get a weird benefit out of it because we get longer Pentimento totems. So, like, it's kind of like a win-win in that regard. So, hopefully that's how it works. I don't actually know. You guys can feel free to let me know if you guys know in the comments. But I'm going to try this and see how this goes. Okay, Batum Preschool. Let's see how this one works. I feel like maybe we overcommitted a little bit to the Hex Totem thing here, but, you know, maybe not. Maybe we're fine. Because the problem is, like, I don't even know what Hex to, like, defend. You know what I mean? I guess I don't have to defend the first one because of Undying, so no matter what, we're good. I'm getting no information on gens. All right, I guess I'll just end it. Luckily, the cooldown going in and out of Frenzy isn't that bad anymore, right? It's only, like, 3 seconds now, where it used to be 4, which is honestly pretty nice. But they're not even, like, doing gens right away, which is interesting. I wonder what the hell they're doing. Like, where are they? I'm gonna try it again in a second. Okay, they're down there. I see. Okay, I'm actually gonna end it now because they're actively working on the gens. There's really no point in, like, being in my power. I want to get closer. That way, when I get there, I can pop my motherfucker. I can pop my power and then, like, you know, actually get some hits and stuff. But hey, this will actually cause Pentimento, which is okay, right? This is kind of fine. So now we can regress the gens, and then also, while the gens regress, when they try to be worked on again, did they get in a locker? Did they piggity poof into a locker, or did they... You guys gonna make me... What the hell are you guys doing? What are you doing here? Am I gonna get head on if I walk by that locker? I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna go out this way. I'm scared of that there head on. Oh, was that... That was Thrill. Okay, that was Thrill that I just lost. So at least it wasn't Ruin. I mean, that's good. At least it wasn't Ruin. But if I lose Ruin right now, then this whole build's gonna be in shambles, dude. It's gonna be in shambles. I guess that's kind of the risk you take from running a... Oh my god, these guys are just all over the totems. I guess this is kind of the risk that you take from running a totem build, though, right? Is that you risk the possibility of just losing all your perks, like, immediately, which is a bit scary. At least that one's in, like, a pretty good spot. Oh, I just heard somebody. Like, that one's in a relatively good spot, which is good. I want to chase him off this gen because it'll regress like crazy. If there was a way to, like, actually just keep Ruin up forever, this build would be nutty, dude. It would be so nuts. Hello. I'm going to wait here so I can use my power. Thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks. Is he just going to sit here? If he's going to sit there and teabag, I'm literally going to take the time to break out both these walls, and then I'll kill him. Is he still going to do it? Goober, what are you doing? I'll just kill you now. What's he actually doing? What is it with survivors and just, like, not trying? Why can't I get sweaty games, dude? Why can't my games be, like, decent? I swear, it's so weird. I sometimes have, like, the sweatiest of sweat gamers, and sometimes I'll have this kind of shit. And it's like, what? I don't understand. What the hell is going on, dude? I know it's like a time of day thing, but I feel like what happens is I'll get gamers like this, and then I'll beat them nonstop, and then my MMR, like, flies up and goes through the roof, and then when the MMR is actually functioning and I'm, like, getting survivors at my MMR level, they're like gods. Like, they're actual, like, crackhead gods because of, like, all the free wins I get. You know? Like, I'd be scared to look at my MMR. It's probably way too high. Like, my MMR is probably way higher than my actual skill says that it is, you know? That gen is completely regressed. I don't think I'm gonna hit this guy. I think he has too much distance, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, I think he has too much distance. If he throws this, maybe. Nope. Ooh. Yeah, nope. Too much distance. I had to try, but no luck. I think they're back on that gen underneath too, so I might actually just go there. Because honestly, again, this build is kind of based around just like regressing gens. So I think it's actually better for me just to leave this guy and go get this dude off the gen. If they're on it, and I think they are. Yeah. Go get this guy off the gen, and then we'll also frenzy. And get some more people hit. Oh my god. Okay, that one's like basically done. No, he found it. Fuck, dude. Oh no, not like this. Oh, that's actually so sad. Oh, I think I need to kill this guy. I think this guy needs to die. Yeah, this guy needs to die. I don't even think I can chase that dude off the gen over there. This guy just needs to go. He's standing right beside me. Yeah, this guy just undeniably needs to go. If he gets rid of Ruin, that's like my whole build gone, dude. And he's the only one that knows about it right now, so he's got to go. He's got to get going. He's got to get going, gone, you know? I would like to get a Pentimento totem back up since they broke them all already. Okay, he's just running straight to the main building. Interesting. This pallet's not that good, but I'm assuming he still has Dead Hard up. Yep. To the window. Yeah, he's dead. It's just going to take a minute. It's going to take a minute to hold W, but he's dead. The problem is I'm worried about that Jake getting that gen done up there. Or possibly the Meg getting the gen done. I didn't mean to do that at all. I meant to pick up, but I guess there's a really strong loop for you now. I just opened up like a really strong loop on accident. Poggers. I love that spacebar does everything. That's really cool. All right, that gen is a bunch of progress. That gen is a little bit less progress. I'm gonna go for this one. This one only has one person on it too, right? Like it's a guaranteed to only have one person on it. So I want to head up here. I probably should have ended my power sooner, because I was really only doing it to figure out where he was, right? Like once I know where he is, I kind of just want to down him or like inboard, you know? But hey, if he wants to use pallets while full health, that's okay with me. That basement gen might get done, but honestly, again, that's okay too. The problem is that if I lose Ruin, dude, if I lose Ruin, it's gonna ruin everything. Get it? I was wondering if he would throw the pallet. Oh wait, is the pallet already thrown? I didn't even remember them throwing this. They're not even on that gen, so I guess I'm just gonna stay here. Hi, Jake. I'm gonna pretend like I'm going out this door, then I'm gonna vault. That way he goes to the bad side. Okay, Dead Hard. I really need to be careful. Like, look, is this the David? Is he coming back? I wonder if that's the David. Is he coming back for the totem? He might be. Yeah, this is gonna be sketch. I feel like, I mean, he knows that's Ruin, right? Like, he's aware that that's Ruin. I guess to be fair, even if he breaks Ruin, I guess it'll be a pretty good test for like telling me how good this add-on is alone, right? As opposed to like having to stack it with a bunch of things. It seems like it hasn't really regressed that much, considering that Ruin's been up this whole time. Are they actively on it? Like, it feels like it hasn't regressed enough. Like, it feels like there might be people here. Yeah, there is. I really want to go get that Pentimento totem up. Like, I would really like to do that at some point. But again, it's hard because, like, I want to pressure this gen, and I also want to, like, keep an eye on Ruin. There's just so many things I want to do. Yeah, like, Ruin might be gone. Come on, man. Go fast. Okay, nice. No, now this guy knows too. No, there's too many people that are knowers, dude. I don't know why he thought this would work. I don't know if this guy just like doesn't realize how Legion's power works. Like, does he not realize that like I can see Killer Instinct whenever I'm... he must just not know. He must not be a knower. It's okay. It's okay. He must just not be a knower. I'm assuming this Jake is probably going to try to go get this gen done again. Yes, he is. These gamers, I swear. Oh, actually, no, it's the David this time. Okay. All right, I'm gonna hit him in frenzy then, and then I'm gonna pop this here. I'm gonna pop this here Pentimento totem, and then I'm gonna head back to that Dundee Ruin to see if I can protect it. There we go. That gen again might be being worked on. I'm not sure, but we've regressed both of these gens a lot, like a lot. Oh, it's gone. Fuck. Well, I guess now we're completely reliant on Ruin, or not Ruin. We're completely reliant on our add-on to regress gens as opposed to Ruin. So I guess maybe it'll show us like how good the add-on is then, right? So maybe it's not the end of the world. Like maybe that's okay. I'm gonna go down here though, because it seems like someone is here, and I would like to see if we can regress this a little bit. Again, I just don't think 100% regression is gonna be that big of a deal, you know? What? Oh my god, I almost didn't get that hit because of rubber banding. Holy shit, dude. Rubber banding in this game is literally so bad these days. My God, it's so bad. Also, we slowed down their healing too with that second Pentimento, so they're... I was gonna say they'll probably stay full health. I say that as the Jake heals, so I guess never mind. I guess that's some good Pentimento value at the very least. But right here, like I'm literally just gonna pop my power, and like that gen should be regressing, right? And it'll give us information. Like I think at this point, my power kind of becomes a lot more of like a way to get around the map. You know what I mean? More than anything else. Hello. Oh, that was a really early vault. Dead hard? Dead hard? Dead hard? Dead hard? Dead hard? Dead hard? What a dead hard. What a gamer. What a guy. What a guy. What a gamer. So I can throw him on the hook, and now there should be nobody on this gen. I don't know. Like this add-on, I was expecting it to be really, really good, but now that I'm actually playing, I'm like, how often are you really like popping your power and having nobody on gens, you know? Like I think somebody's on that gen right now. I think. Like it's very red. Yeah. Like this gen is currently regressing a bit, but even then, like I can't stay in my power that long anyway. Like, I feel like this add-on would be good if you had the type of survivors where they were constantly healing up. Like maybe Thanophobia is actually necessary. Like I think maybe the first build was actually better for this. Because I think what needs to happen in order to get really good value out of this is I think you need survivors to be like constantly wanting to reset and heal each other, you know? If survivors are like working on gens while injured all the time, then I think this add-on gets way less value, you know? Because it only gets value when when the gen's not actively being worked on, right? Like that's the only time that... I thought I saw a dude in here. Was I hallucinating? Was I seeing things? Anyway, you only get value whenever a gen isn't being worked on, you know? So like if people are just slamming out gens while injured, then you're kind of just running around in your power and not really getting any value, you know? But if people are like taking the time to heal, then you can like run up on them while they're healing. You can pop your frenzy. You can hit them all, make them mend. Like right now, everybody just full reset. Like now it's a really good opportunity, right? Like if I can find them and then get them all injured again and like, you know, kind of like get that snowball going again, then I think it has potential to be really insane. But I don't know where they went to heal. This gen has some progress back there, so I'm guessing near there. Although I'm also guessing that one of them's going to go back for this gen because they know it has because they know it has a ton of progress. There's a Jake here, I think. Was that a Jake or was that the David? I think that was the, yeah, that was the Hearts outfit Jake. Yeah, I'll get him. And again, that gen upstairs should be regressing a little bit while I get him. Although I don't think we're going to be able to follow up with more hits on other people, though. Where are we? Someone's out here. Interesting. There goes one of my Penimentos. Okay, we actually have no Pentimento value right now, which is kind of unfortunate. This guy definitely doesn't know how my power works. I want to see if I can... Okay, I just wanted to see if I can get around... all I want to do is body block that one pallet, because that pallet is insanely strong. So I just wanted to body block it. Yeah. The more... You know, I actually expected better out of this add-on. I'll say that. I definitely expected this to be a lot better than it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think it's terrible or anything, but it's not nearly as good as I was hoping. Man, I'll gladly hit you again and make you heal again. Why not? You seem to not mind healing, which is a-okay with me because I don't mind hitting you and making you heal, you know? That's a-okay with me. The man's gonna waste time mending and healing every single time. I'll take it. I'll take it, dude. I will take it. Down you go to the basement. I think this guy might be dead. This guy, I don't think knows how Legion's power works. I don't think this guy realizes that I like see Killer Instinct whenever I hit somebody, because he's tried to hide like twice now whenever I've been in Feral Frenzy and he's been nearby. So I don't think that guy knows. That guy is, I think, confirmed not a knower. Okay, they're on Shack Gen. I mean, honestly, I will say, to be fair, I think this add-on already was pretty good though. Like the tracking, I like maybe I'm not giving the tracking aspect enough credit, you know? Like I think I'm mainly focusing on the gen regression because it's like the new part of it, whereas like the old classic you know, like tracking part of it that's always been a part of it even before the update is actually pretty solid, right? Like just knowing where people are and what gens are being worked on is very, very valuable. I guess I was just hoping that the gen regression would be like better than it is. Like we're slowly regressing that gen. Every time we do what we're doing right now, that gen has been regressing. But look at it; it still has a lot of progress, right? Like I'm really curious to know how much progress it has. I kind of want to down him and then go look at it, because I think that Jake just rebooned, right? So if I can like down him relatively quickly and then just go take a look at it, the dead hard for distance. I want to like see how much progress it's lost. Because I feel like that's pretty much like the maximum amount of value that you can expect to get in like an average game with it. So if we're not getting fucking auto aim, dude, how many times? I swear it's like every video these days, dude, I'm getting cucked by auto aim at least once. I tried to lunge there. I promise you, I was holding, I did that. That's what I did at that window, where I hold down a lunge and I try to like turn the corner with it. That's exactly what I did at that window. But for some reason, the stupid fucking auto aim will like make you hit the wall. Like it just auto takes your aim and like forces you to like end your lunge early. God, I hate it so much. It's so bad. Anyway, up you go. You're dead. The other Jake's still alive. You know what? Yeah, see, like it's been, I feel like it, right? Like it doesn't even regress that fast, you know? Like I know it's just normal regression, and normal regression isn't that fast, and you don't really stay in your power that long. Maybe I need never sleep pills. Maybe never sleep pills would help. Oh, they have a hatch offering. Oh, he's definitely sitting on hatch. Oh, he is 100% sitting on hatch and teabagging right now. Oh, 1,000,000%. Like 1,000,000,000%. Oh wait, he actually wasn't there. I maybe could have won this if I was paying more attention. That's okay too, though. I don't really mind. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't. The add-on alone for regression doesn't seem that good. Like the fact that it stacks with ruin seems like it might be good, but keeping ruin up is such a challenge, man. Like you saw this game, like keeping ruin up is sometimes so hard. Like it's so difficult to do. I think maybe if you get a map where totems are like really well hidden, like if you played on a map like Midwich or something. He said, "You're evil, Tofu." Hey, thanks. That's my goal. I think maybe if you play on a map like Midwich or something where the totem spawns are like more hidden and maybe like more, I don't know, hard, like more difficult to like find and break, then maybe this would make more sense, because that way you can keep ruin up longer. But again, like this game, I was fighting right from the get-go. Like right from the get-go, I was fighting to keep ruin up, which makes it a lot harder. Although, I mean, I still think it ended up working out in the long run anyway, but I think maybe the first build was better. And also, I think never sleep pills would be better too. So, I don't know. Interesting analysis. I think I got a general good idea behind it. All right, boys, that's gonna be it for this video. I might do a follow-up video to this, because I feel like there's more I want to see. Like, I definitely feel like this worked well. I honestly expected this to be stronger. As far, again, if we're talking purely about the generators regressing thing, for some reason, I thought it would be stronger, and it really like didn't feel like it was that impactful. Like, again, at the end of the day, it's not terrible, because the initial effect it gives you of being able to tell what gens are being worked on is already really good, right? So just having the gens like regressing, just being like a slapped on thing, even if it's not that strong, is still good, because the overall add-on was already pretty decent. So I feel like it's definitely like a decent add-on. I just kind of like, I kind of expected this to be like overpowered feeling, and I feel like it really wasn't. Like, I know we won both games, but I didn't really feel like it was regressing gens as much as I guess I was expecting it to. Or maybe we just didn't really get in the right scenario where it was going to happen. I don't know. I think I want to do a second video, but so far I will say that the add-on is definitely pretty good. Maybe I haven't tapped into its full potential yet, and maybe I'll make a second video where we try to, but so far the add-on definitely does seem good. If you guys have any suggestions for builds or anything to run to try to get value out of this, or anything that you think I didn't see, or maybe something that I wasn't like really like I didn't think about that might help this work, feel free to let me know in the comments, because I'll gladly take a look and maybe, you know, maybe try to imply it in part 2. And but yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys like this video. I really like throwing this together, and I'll probably be doing a video on the other ultra rare too, maybe, although it kind of just got nerfed, but maybe I'll do a video on this one as well. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this. If you guys like this, feel free to give it a like. It helps me a lot with the algorithm. Sub as well, because I'm gonna be uploading literally daily. I also have a channel dedicated to shorts that has a 30-second clip from either my Twitch or my YouTube every single day, so feel free to check that out as well. I'm also live on Twitch 6 times a week over at twitch.tv/OhTofu, so feel free to stop by and say hello there. And yeah, I think that's all that's selling out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good rest of your nights. I'm out of here. See ya. Take care. See ya. See you later. See ya.